What up YouTube, it's Luca and welcome to the official Minecraft 1.20 update, Trials and Tales. Usually when a new update comes out, I like to do some kind of first impressions video. Back when I was still confined to Minecraft Pocket Edition, I did first impression videos on 1.16 and 1.17 and kind of merged 1.18 and 1.19 together into a mini survival series. Now that I've pretty much completely migrated to Java, I realized something. I already have a Java survival world that I sometimes make videos on, so I can essentially kill two birds with one stone and just do the first impressions video on this survival world to immediately gather the new items in my world and record this video at the same time. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. It's definitely unlike any Minecraft video I've ever done in the past. And let's get into it. We start our adventure in my home base, the ancient castle as I like to call it.
Okay, so we're starting here. This is my castle that you all may have seen before, or at least that's more of a castle. I've always thought this was more of a stronghold, where I actually live. But I have been preparing, I have made a shulker box full of things that I'm probably going to need. So we have 6 stacks of fireworks, 3 of the new brushes that I will also probably need if I encounter some suspicious stuff on the way. Shears, saddle, lead, lead, not actual like lead, like metal. Potions of water breathing and potions of night vision. So I think that's probably about all that we are going to need. I'm thinking first I should probably go and explore try to find a cherry grove forest and get some wood and stuff like that. By the way, I've built some things since I did the video where I showed it off first. We have a wool farm here, just a general farm over there that I don't really use. An aquarium that I also don't use anymore. Skeleton horses, I think these were in the original video. Over there we have 2 towers that still have Christmas hats on. It's almost July, but you know, I'm always in the festive spirit. In reality, these 2 don't really serve a purpose anymore as well. And lastly, over here we have the iron farm working away. But you know, let's get out of here. Let's go up to the surface.
The adventure had officially begun. But if I was going to cover this much content in a single video, I was going to need some help.
Okay, so I'm now on the website, Chunkbase. This site is basically like a tool that you can use. You can plug your seed in over here and then select the version, and it will basically show you a map of the entire world with, you know, structures and biomes highlighted. So yeah, I'm gonna be using this to find new features and just find out where I need to go. So I've got it filtered for a cherry grove biome. Yeah, there's a big one over here. I don't know if I've been here before, but it seems pretty far away. I don't think I've explored this area much in general. And if, you know, there's nothing over here, if this has already been like loaded in before the update hit, I can go over here.
The cherry grove biome is pretty beautiful, though there isn't that much to see aside from the trees and the little petals on the ground. I was actually pleasantly surprised by the cherry trees themselves. I thought the logs would be all pink, like the planks, but after taking a closer look, the bark of their logs is actually this nice purple color. And seeing as I'm a big fan of the color purple, I was very enthusiastic upon finding this out. Regardless, I collected a good amount of everything that I could find before moving on.
Okay, so I've managed to grab 3 stacks of, you know, all of the logs, the petals and the leaves. And I've also got almost a stack of saplings. They were dropping like flies. Like, I feel like that's more, or at least a higher drop rate than most of the other trees. So yeah, I think I've completed my objective in the cherry grove. Next thing I want to do is I probably want to go seek out one of the new structures, the trial ruins, and see what I can do over here. And I probably have to be on my guard because those guys are on my back. Look at them. They can't even make it through such a large opening. What the hell, man?
So using Chunkbase, I found a trial ruin close by, which wasn't really difficult because these things are apparently fairly common around the world. I actually had quite a tough time finding this structure as every screenshot I had seen of it had every building out in the open, so I kind of just thought that I would find it all exposed like that inside a shallow cave or something. However, I didn't find anything like that in the designated area. What I did eventually find were some unusual blocks sticking out of the ground.
Oh, hello. What's this? I don't think you usually find white terracotta in a spruce forest like this. Oh, I attacked a wolf. Alright, unfortunately he had to be put down, but... Is this it then? Where's the rest of it? Oh, hey, wait. This gravel block is a little bit suspicious. I think we have to use the brush on this thing, and then we may get like a reward. Oh, yeah, look. What's that? It's like... Is that a candle? Oh, we got a green candle. Okay, so we can brush like other stuff, but it doesn't really do anything. Am I just supposed to like dig around until I find more? What's coming out of this? Oh, that's a pottery shard. Yeah. We can use this to like create pots, which is nice, I guess. Oh, what's this? It's an armor upgrading thing. Alright, nice. Not the one that, you know, I really want. Because, yeah, I do have a specific one that I want. But I guess I'll take it. Alright, yeah, no one told me that this whole thing would be, like, completely buried.
The main reason I went to the Trial Ruins was to try and find the new music disc, which has a small chance of being dropped by brushing a block of suspicious gravel. Naturally, this meant a lot of digging for me.
Oh hey, there it is. The music disc. Alright, nice. Let's pick it up. Yeah, Relic. Alright, nice. I think that's probably all I really wanted out of this. You know, the loot in here is not that great. So yeah, I've also been like kind of mining for a long time. Like as you can see, over here we have all these different rooms that I've like mined out. So yeah, I need to find, here we go. Alright, so I'm gonna shoot out. There we go. So now that we've done that, I'm thinking I should probably head over to a warm ocean. Because in the ocean monuments there you also have suspicious sand that you can brush. And I think there's actually a chance that you get a sniffer egg from that.
But before I went looking for sniffer eggs, I made plans for another quick stop on the way.
Yeah, alright. So there's a mountain range here on the coast. I passed by it on my way to the cherry grove biome. So I was experimenting a little bit with the different armor trims and trying to figure out which one I liked. And I think I'm gonna go for the silence armor trim. And you know, you can only find that one in an ancient city. So I'm over here now, so it shouldn't be a long flight over there. And then hopefully I can find the silence armor trim.
Well, this turned out to be a little more time consuming than I thought. You see, most armor trims do have around a 10% drop rate. The ones from the End City and Nether Fortress only have a 6.7% drop rate. But there's usually plenty of chests to be found in those locations, so that alleviates it a little bit. However, the silence armor trim from the ancient cities only has a 1.2% drop rate. Now, admittedly, there are a lot of chests to be found in an ancient city, but not really enough that it makes finding this thing easy. So yeah, in my quest to find, in my opinion, the best looking armor trim, I managed to pick one of, if not the rarest one, in the entire game.
Oh, there it is! Finally, I found it! Yeah, on the very edge of my 7th ancient city. I'll probably keep exploring, you know, get as much loot as possible. And then I'll dip, because this was a little bit of an unforeseen detour. One that took way longer than was necessary.
And after that, I did return home to quickly store everything I had gathered so far and apply the armor trim to my armor.
Alright, here we are, back home. I have the silence armor trim with me, and now I'm going to duplicate it. It's like I said, it took a little while to get it done, but you know, it's I got it done in the end, and I mean, it was semi worth it. I got a lot of good enchanted books out of it as well. I got 2 sharpness 5 books, looting 3 book, which is also pretty nice because that's really hard to get by just enchanting. I also, of course, got plenty of swift sneak books. So yeah, I think I have everything needed to duplicate this thing. Basically, what you need to duplicate this thing, I think, is 7 diamonds, and then 1 of the material that the trim is tied to, which, you know, is skulk. At least I think it is, based on context clues. And I'm gonna use amethyst for the trimming procedure. Alright, let's see this then. So, if I remember correctly, we put the actual trim at the top. Then we surround it with diamonds. And then we put skulk in the middle. Is it the other way around? Can I look up a crafting recipe for this? Is there even a crafting recipe for this? Oh, we also have calibrated skulk. I'm not gonna mess with that. Okay, it should be somewhere in here. Here we go. Oh, we need cobbled deep slate. That's interesting. It's not really... I mean, I guess the ancient city originally was mostly made out of deep slate. You know, until the skulk took over. But can we now... Yeah, there we go. Alright, so yeah. We have 4. So yeah, now we have 5. So now we can trim all armor pieces and still have 1, you know, extra. Because, you know, this thing is so rare. I don't want to make... I don't want to use it up. Okay, so let's finally do the deed. Take off all my armor. And let's put it in there. So yeah, we get an achievement for this as well, which is pretty nice. Yeah, this looks really cool. Look at this. Yeah, I really like this look of the netherite combined with the amethyst. You know, the black and purple. I think it looks really nice. I'm probably not going to be wearing the chest piece all that much. But you know, the other pieces also really look nice without the chest plate as well. Which is also partly the reason why I chose the silence armor trim. Because it also looks good without the chest plate. And of course, most of the time I'm going to be wearing my armor without the chest plate. Because I have an elytra. This one goes here. And that's everything. So now it's time to finally go out to sea and see if we can find some sniffer eggs and dig them up out of the sand with our trusty brushes. Okay, so I've made my way to a warm ocean biome that is newly loaded in, and I found this ruin out of the water, which is nice. And this is the block that we're looking for. Suspicious sand. So we get an axe, it looks like, from this thing. And yeah, it's one of full durability. So yeah, the sniffer eggs. We should be able to get the sniffer eggs from this block. So yeah, I'm gonna go on an underwater expedition to try and find 2 of them. So we can have like pairs.
Collecting 2 sniffer eggs actually didn't take that long, which was a pleasant surprise. I quickly figured out that by using chunk base, I could find clusters of ocean ruins close together, and that way I could find large amounts of suspicious sand to brush. So after collecting 2 sniffer eggs, instead of heading straight home, I made a quick swing by a desert village for a very special meetup.
Alright, it should be around here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. So according to my research, which involves looking onto the wiki, camels only spawn in desert villages. So there should be 1 or more around here. Oh, here he is. Look at him, a camel. Ah no, my shulker box with this. I brought a saddle, but my shulker box was blown up. Look at him. He doesn't care. He just wants to be my friend. I don't have a saddle for this guy, so I can't really check him out. I may come back. Maybe not to this village, but to another village. I'm sorry, I can't take you home. Give me a hug.
And after that emotional goodbye, I did finally leave and go home.
Alright, so I read on the wiki that if you place a sniffer egg on a moss block, it will actually hatch twice as fast, so I guess I'm gonna place these 2 over here. I think the green sparkles indicate that they're probably doing well on the moss block. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna sit here for 10 to 20 minutes and watch. Oh, look, something's changed. They're slowly breaking and hatching. Alright, I guess we just keep waiting then. Oh, there we go. Yeah, look, they've hatched. It's baby sniffers now. I believe they're called snifflets. Look at them, they're so cute. And they're so well animated. Like, look at this walking animation. They're so vibrant. It's nice. Alright, so according to the wiki, it's gonna take like 40 minutes for these guys to grow up. So I still have a long wait ahead of me.
So while I was waiting, I decided to grab a saddle and headed off to the nearest desert village for redemption.
There he is. Look, I can see him in the distance. Hello little buddy, look at him, he's laying down. He's so tall, damn. I feel so intimidated when he isn't like laying down. Anyway, let's saddle him up. I accidentally hit him. I'm very sorry for that. I mean, he's not that fast. He does have like a special jump. Oh, alright, can I go like very high with that at all? No, it seems like it's more of a vertical jump. And he also has like his dash. Yeah, there we go, he is moving. Alright, so I think in terms of functionality, these guys might be a little bit outclassed by like the horse and stuff. Because they can jump as high vertically. And they are not as fast, but you know what? In my heart, they will always have the most charm. Like, look at this. How can you not love this creature?
And after this life-changing experience, I headed home and waited some more for the sniffers to grow up.
Oh, there we go. They grew up. Look at how big they are now. Chunky boys. Anyway, now they should be... Now that they're grown up, they should start digging for seeds pretty soon. They might still have a cooldown. I think they can only do it once every like 8 minutes. Oh, what the hell? That guy just smelled something real nice. I think he's found something, but they're blocking each other. Which is not very good. Guys, please be civil. Oh, there he goes. Alright. What did he dig up? Oh, he dug up a pitcher pot. So how do I plant this? I think... Do I have to hoe the land? Like this? Oh, there we go. Alright, we even got an achievement for it. Nice, so I guess this thing is going to grow. Or I guess I have some bone meal here of all the poppies that, you know, come from this iron farm. So I guess maybe I can speed this up. Yeah, there we go. Alright, that's a big flower. Can I like harvest it? Oh. Yeah, there we go. Can I like... Oh, I only get Psy and Die from it. That's interesting. You can turn this one into seeds, the same way that you can like a melon or something. So yeah, you're really reliant on these guys if you want a steady source of these pitcher pots. Oh, hey look, this guy dropped some torch flower seeds. Yeah, we can plant them. I probably check this one out as well. There we go. This one creates orange dye, nice. Now that I've got these, can I place them? Oh yeah, now that I've got these, I can place them on like a full block. So if I then trample this thing, can I put the pitcher plant here? Yeah, there we go. Alright, nice. Thank you guys for your service. These plants look really beautiful, especially the pitcher pot. Like, this is probably the most beautiful plant in Minecraft, in my opinion. At least right now. The torch flower is a close second.
The final part of today's adventure takes me into the Nether, where I'm looking for 2 specific items. The netherite upgrade smithing template thingy, for obvious reasons, and the rib armor trim, for reasons that I will reveal soon enough.
Alright, here we are. A bastion that should be newly loaded in. And I'm about to bring the house down. This is kind of scary. Because, you know, I don't have backup gear. I have my backup gear on right now. So if something were to happen to me, then, well, I'd have no way of getting my stuff back. So yeah, because of that extra risk, I did something that I don't usually do. I brought potions that could help me in a fight. I always forget to do that, usually, but now I have them. Luckily there is like a pretty decent chance. I should probably get some blocks on my hopper. Yeah, luckily there seems to be a pretty decent chance of the netherite upgrade being found. Oh, hello. Get him out of there. Get him out of there. Oh yeah, I should probably... Alright. Alright, eventful start. I forgot to put my chest plate on. But what I was saying, there seems to be a decent chance of a netherite upgrade being found in any chest here. So yeah, it seems like we have popped up straight into one of the loot rooms. So let's check. Alright, none in here, but I will take some of these things. Oh, there we go. Alright, nice. And soul speed 3, alright. Big get, big get. Sword with sweeping edge 3 is nice, I guess. But yeah, I guess I got it in my first bastion. And I mean, I guess now that I've got this, then there's not really much reason for me to stay around here any longer. So if no one minds, then I'm just gonna leave. Goodbye guys, thank you for letting me pull off my mission quite easily. I don't think they can get me. Yeah, look, they're angry, but they can't get me. I have succeeded. They have failed. Well, I mean, I guess they haven't completely failed since, you know, they're still alive. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna back away slowly now. Alright, as for part 2, the rib armor trim should be somewhere within a nether fortress in one of these chests. How cool would it be if I got this first try too? Okay, unfortunate, but there's probably plenty of chests lying around here. And I also believe this armor trim has like a 7% chance or something, almost a 7% chance of appearing in any chest that we find in here. So yeah, it probably won't take as long as finding the silence armor trim, which is a very big plus point. Oh, well there we go. My third chest this time. How nice. I guess this last operation went off without a hitch. I mean, I guess I'm not home yet, but that shouldn't take very long. So yeah, I have everything I wanted. I didn't have to spend a lot of time in the nether, which is good. And yeah, homewards we go. So what do I actually want to do with this rib armor trim? Well, I want to use it for a project that I'm working on. You see, the people who've watched my previous videos regarding my castles in this world will probably know that right now I'm in the midst of building a castle in the nether, as I have built in the overworld and the end. So in this shulker box I have a bunch of things that I want to put inside the nether castle once the building itself is finished. And one of those things is a couple of armor stands with wither skulls, and then the rest being netherite armor, enchanted with fire protection. And you know, with the 1.20 update coming out, I thought it'd be kind of cool if I trimmed these armor sets with one of the trims that you could find in the nether, either the rib or the snout one. I chose to go with the rib one in the end. I was originally going to go for the snout one, because the snout has a really cool like belt buckle. But then, and I don't know why that is, I discovered something. Like the chest plate almost completely covers that part of the leggings up. Like when you have the chest plate equipped, you can't see the belt buckle if you have the snout trim, which kind of just kills the whole snout trim for me. So I chose to go with the rib one instead, as that one also looks pretty cool. So yeah, that's why I got that thing, to basically trim these armor sets into decorative pieces for my upcoming castle. Oh, by the way, for those that are curious, this is Fred. He's my assistant around here. He used to be employed over at the little farm, but somehow he keeps finding his way over here every time, even though he does have a bed and a workstation over at the farm. So yeah, he kind of just wanders around this main building, doing whatever it is that villagers do when we are looking. He's taking a rest now in my bed, because he works hard for us.
Everyone say good night to Fred in the comments. Anyway, I have some armor trims made up. So let's enchant all of these. I'm gonna have 2 remaining, which is fine. Oh yeah, look at this. This looks pretty menacing. So yeah, this outfit, as you see before you right now, is going to be put on 2 armor stands beside my throne. And I think it would look really cool. I also have a bunch of Ritter roses in here that I gathered that I want to dot around the place. I could even put them in like the new jar that they introduced. I believe one of the shards can give you a jar with like a wither skeleton skull on one side, but I don't think I've dug that one up yet. And yeah guys, I think that's about all I've got for this first impressions video. Overall, I'd say this is a pretty exciting update for the game. A lot of nice cosmetic stuff, and you know, I like cosmetic stuff, so I'm very happy with this update. Let me know down below what you think of the new updates and the new features that I've discussed in this video. I haven't discussed all of the new features, like stuff like this chiseled bookshelf, mostly because I didn't feel like dedicating an entire section to it. But yeah, if you discover something groundbreaking about this chiseled bookshelf, I know it can be used for redstone, but if there's anything that I haven't discussed that has groundbreaking implications, then be sure to tell me in the comments so I can check it out myself. But as for this first impressions video, that's where I'm gonna leave it. If you enjoyed this type of video, then be sure to show that support in whatever way you deem fit, whether it's by liking, subscribing, commenting, I don't really care. I'm just happy to receive your support in whatever way you decide to send it. And I hope to see you all in a good mood in the next video. And I'm going to go now. Luca out.